Hello and welcome to the Kayden Show, today's best country mix. And joining me right here today is Jamie Taylor. Jamie, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks so much for being here today.
It's a pleasure.
So, kind of tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into music.
Well, since I was a little boy, whatever, I was just naturally drawn to music, especially live music. Parents having a house party, someone playing guitar, I had to be there, right? And 20 years ago, I started playing guitar, and shortly after that, I started writing songs.
That's awesome. So, what exactly do you love about music?
Oh, that's a real good question. It's great for the good times, and same with the bad times. Like it helps you get through life, everyday life.
I agree. It's one of those things that, it helps us as human beings, to kind of get through maybe a traumatic experience or anything like that. So I agree with you with that. If you could do a duet or collaborate with any singer, Jamie, who would you choose and why?
Oh my goodness, you put me on the spot. Uh, I can't. Nothing comes to mind right now.
Definitely. I mean, there's so many there, and you got to think about it. So we can definitely come back to that question. No big deal.
Yeah, yeah, sure, yeah.
Do you have any new singles, any upcoming projects that you want to talk about?
Well, I just released one more, and you've been playing it on your show, I believe.
I sure have.
Yeah, and before that was DJ Wheels. The one that really got my career going was Minority Fringe when the convoy protest started. I was sharing some of my truck driver songs. I had two of them, and in the midst of watching what's everything's going on, and this was watching the prime minister or whatever doing a speech, and the song come to mind. And within a few hours, I had something written down and sent to the studio, and people just grabbed onto it from here over to Norway, Sweden, down to New Zealand, and it really took off.
Wow, that's awesome. And correct me if I'm wrong, you're in the UK, right?
Hmm.
That's right. Okay. That's awesome. How do you like being in the UK?
No, I'm not in the UK. I'm Canadian.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you were in the UK. My apologies.
No, my music is.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So when you said yes, that's what threw me off there.
Yeah,
No worries. It's
yeah.
all good.
I'm from Newfoundland, Canada.
How do you like being in Canada?
Well, I was born and raised there, so that's all I know, other than a few trips here and there.
That's really cool. That's cool. So kind of walk me through like what a day looks like for you. Kind of tell me a little bit about that.
Well, 9 to 5 truck driver. Uh, During the
Okay.
summer months, I do paving, and in the winter times, I focus more on my music. Spend a lot of time in the studio and writing
Mhm.
new music.
What do you like doing outside of music? Hobbies, interests?
Well, hobbies. But 20 years ago, when I was working like 7 days a week, and it was just like all night shifts and day shifts, during the daytime, I had nothing much more to do, and popped in my head to go buy a guitar, and it started out off as a hobby up until a few 2 years ago when my wife introduced me to Dave Fitz, producer just about 10 minutes down the road from me, and we started writing songs and recording them. And to this date now, I have 28 songs recorded, anywhere from rock to country, Celtic, Newfoundland music, a little bit of everything.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years? Do you have any goals set for yourself?
Music wise, I just keep writing songs and releasing them. My goal with the music is to have the big names take my music and go with them. So I'm more of a songwriter than a performer. I'll
Mhm.
go out and play when I'm asked, but I don't volunteer.
Totally. And if someone was to write a song about you, what would it be about? I know it's kind of a trick question, so if we need to come back to that too, that's totally okay.
Well, my 9 to 5, like truck driving, probably be one thing they could write about, and helping community.
When you say help in the community, how do you help?
How do I help? Like I served almost 10 years with the fire department, and I was assistant fire chief and medical captain, and we done a lot of fundraising for the fire department and the community church. People going away for medical reasons, always doing a fundraiser, getting up, sing a few
Mhm.
songs.
Well, that's awesome. So, out of all the songs that you have released, do you have a favorite?
A personal favorite, I would say, in locally Newfoundland, I wrote a song, "Come On Bud, Play It Again." It's
Mhm.
about a band here, Seminole, was started in the '80s. They done country music and they Newfoundland music, and they had a song, "Music of Friends," and the song "Come On Bud" was exactly about that. And on that song, I got to work with the person, Bud Davidge, and he done a cameo at the end of it, and I was really proud about that.
That's something definitely 100% to be proud of.
Yeah, it was someone who Seminole was my parents, whatever, growing up, they played it on their tapes, CDs, whatever. It was always playing in the house.
Totally. And do you have any tours for those in Canada that watch you or anything like that? Do you have anything coming up?
No, I basically I write the songs and go down to Dave Fitz's studio and we record them and we release them and see where it goes.
Very, very true. So, when's the next time you're going to be doing a new single and in studio?
You froze up there.
I'm here. I'm here. I
Yeah.
hear you now.
What was the question again?
The question was. No, I completely lost it. Whoops. Like you froze and then I added in there and then it was like, that's all right. We'll go back to it after. That's all good.
You were asking if there was anything new coming up.
Yes, thank you. Is there any new singles coming up and when's the next time you're gonna be in studio?
I say next time I'll be in the studio will be in the fall. I have some songs written, whatever, but coming up on construction season, I'm busy, so I'll save those songs for then. But July 1st, I'm going to Con River, and they're doing a powwow for. Oh, I'll start over again. Bit of water. I was invited down to Con River during their powwow to help with a radio broadcast, sing a few songs. Looking forward to that.
That's wonderful. So if you could go open a show for any artist at all, who would you choose?
Open? Oh my goodness! Again, I can't answer that question. It's too many.
All right. Well, I mean, I'll give it to you. I definitely agree. You know, it's some thinking, definitely for sure. Is there a message that you would like to give your fans or anyone listening or watching this, Jamie?
Uh, big thank you for my community back in Lark Harbor and York Harbor for the support to give me and the comments I've been getting since my music took off from here to Honolulu down to New Zealand in the UK it's been overwhelming actually for the last couple of months. It's really nice to see.
Hmm. And where can people find you on social media if they want to follow you and see what you've been up to, Jamie?
I have your own little music group on Facebook, Jamie Taylor Music New. You can go in there and I'll sign you up to the group.
Gotcha, gotcha. So, is there anything that I forgot that you'd like to mention before we go today, Jamie?
Yes, with my music, I've been like sending my music to like Jason Aldean,
Hmm.
uh, the Roadhammers, uh, Terry Jesse, and a few others, right? To the performers out there doing the music every day and making a living at it. My music is available uh, if they want to record.
That would be awesome if you got that opportunity. That's for sure.
Oh, yes, that's the dream. Huh?
Hmm. Well, I would like to thank Jamie Taylor for coming on the Kayden Gordon Show, today's best country mix. We surely appreciate your time so much for being with us and chatting with us a little bit.
It's been a pleasure. Thanks for having me on, Kid.